Hello, Ethan. Can you hear me? Oh, hi. Oh, huh. Uh,
Hi, Kak. Can you hear me now, Kak?
yes, definitely. I can.
I think actually WhatsApp call can share screen or not on WhatsApp.
WhatsApp call can what? Sorry, share screen. No, can. I don't think they are at that stage. So let's do it this way, if you don't mind.
Okay, can. I will try and join on the computer just for the video lah.
Okay. Now, who should be sharing screen again? I think probably better you.
Okay, can, sure, no problem. Just let me go to the page first. Yeah.
Okay. I am not seeing anything yet.
Okay, okay, can. Can you see now?
I think so. Yeah. All right. So it looks like you're showing what you sent me. Yeah. Okay. No problem. And
What my teacher was talking about more math was, I think she wants me to like explain how this entire derivation works, like with more steps and more in depth. And she talked about making the Gini coefficient, seeing if I can simplify it to like some sort of polynomial. Like I can show you her notes if that helps, but I wasn't too sure about what exactly she meant as well. Yeah.
Okay. The first part, I think that's probably something we can refer to other sources. I don't think that's a big problem. The second one needs some clarification. You have some notes on that.
Yeah, I don't see if I can find what she said. I'm currently trying to find her comments and maybe that'll help. Yeah.
I think he's giving you a hint instead of making a request. So it's in, yeah. So maybe we can understand the hint.
Yeah. Trying to find the thing she sent over lah. Maybe it's this one. No.
Tell me if you got something.
What do you got? I'm still trying to find the file, her commented version. But yeah.
Right now, what I have is I'm guessing what she wanted. I don't think it's very complicated.
Yeah, it's not the SL math, right? I think
Mhm.
she's not looking for more very complicated. She just wanted to go more in depth than currently, so I didn't lose out on the math portion of the marks.
Mhm. I'm going to guess what she wants. I'm going to guess what she wants. So I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to use the annotation in the Zoom.
Okay. Which part you want me to scroll to?
Just go up a bit. Just go to the page just now. Okay, so these 2 pages, just go up a bit. So I'm addressing his her second thing. So up. Show the bottom. No, oh, sorry. I mean down. Sorry. Down again, a bit more. Okay, now I'll clarify a few things first. Where is, wait. Sorry, from the drawing first. Wait. Okay, then could you allow what do you call it, annotation for me?
How do I do that? Let me see.
Wait, I'm the host. Wait, does it make sense? Wait.
I just did it.
Oh yeah. Okay, great. Okay, so let's say I'm using I suppose I use dark red. Okay, yeah, you can see my annotation, right?
Yeah, can.
Right. So let me confirm that these numbers come from the Excel. Yes. The Excel give it for you, right? So these numbers depend on the Excel, and then you will use it for the Gini coefficient integration later, right? It's not the numbers are weird because I guess that's the best thing. Now, let's pretend that these numbers are you already use A and B, so I will start from C for example. Whatever the number is, they will only be numbers. And we are making the assumption that for the sake of discussion, the maximum will be 5 So you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right?
Yeah, maximum power 5.
And for some reason you don't have H, which makes sense. Yeah, I don't think you should be having H. So there is no H. The H is 0, judging from the shape of the graph, because it starts from 0. Right? So all makes sense, right? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, no 0, C, D, E, F, G. So now going back to here, right? Going back to here, you know where the 0.5 comes from, right? I mean, it's the area under the graph, it's a triangle, so half, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, and then the A is what we are interested in, is the area of A. So the area of A is integration of, from 0 to 1 through, so x minus that, right? So minus cx5 minus d, x4, blah, 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 right? Okay. Yeah. So then equals to 0.1. So I'll put this in the last one. There is gx here, right?
Yeah. Okay,
right?
can.
So, and I'm going to take out the minus. Can I do that? I'm going to take minus so that it is less confusing, I suppose. Can I do that for you? If I take out the minus.
Oh, yeah. As in afterwards. Basically, you move the x into the gx, yeah.
I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to take out the minuses because everything here is minus. So I'll just take out the minus. Okay? And so right now we have dx4 and blah, 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 right? Blah, 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 until the last one, which is, at this point, it will be g minus 1 x, right? Okay. Yeah. Right. So at this point, it is actually very easy to integrate this. I mean, you don't need to know what is C and D. C and D can be anything, the Excel supply. So you just integrate, right? And again, we're sticking to O level. These are very simple stuff. So minus 2.
Now we are just starting on differentiation now.
Right. Which, I mean, your A math as promised, you will be more than enough, right? So, I mean, integration of C, you already know this, it should be like this, no? That's what you did anyway in your so everything, then this is d over 5x5, and then plus whatever is in the middle, blah, 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 and then this will be g minus 1 over 2, x2 lah, right?
I mean, just standard integration lah.
Standard integration, which is you already know what to do and you did fine. I'm just guessing that this is what your teacher wanted. That's all.
But what does this show is what I'm a bit confused about.
So compared to your working, right? So your working basically uses all the numbers for this Lorenz curve lah, from your data, right? So if there's a slight change in the data, the C, D, E, F, G will change lah, right? Right, correct. This if you want to make for example, you want to make your data more accurate, like by requesting a different set of data from the government. So the Excel will give you C, D, E, F, G, which is different. Fair enough?
So wait, but my teacher said something about not having to employ the C, D, E, F, G there. Is it because it's already there? Is it what I'm doing is essentially the C? Oh, it is because of the 1/6.
Correct, right? Yeah, you're already doing this. You're doing so instead of using 5.9918, I think, for C, you just put it as C, right? At this stage, and if the C change, all you have to do is change the last step, not the first step. What you're doing right now is, because you integrate using the numbers from the start, if something changes, you have to change from the start and do all over again, which is less speedy than simply changing the last one. Let me show you the last step. Because this is from 0 to 1, it actually becomes incredibly simple, right? You know that you have to put in the 1 and the 0, right?
That's what she's saying. So I basically have one equation that I can apply for everything.
Yeah, and especially because you're interested in, making it more accurate. Like when you put 1, the x doesn't matter. The x, which is again what you did, you discover that the x don't matter because
it doesn't matter because in the end it cancels out.
Right. It's just 1, right? 1, and then when you do the 0, everything is just 0. Like wait a minute, nothing matters now, right? Your last form should be this long, so it should be this thing. I'm guessing that is what she wants. So then you can just apply the C, D, E, F, G anytime you want, anytime there's a change. You are a happy mathematician and a happy economist, so to speak. That's what I'm guessing.
But then for this, right, I want to ask. So let's say I get that. So this is the final thing, right?
Right.
Then after you get the final thing, at the bottom, should I still be calculating all that? Or just
no. So you're declaring that you want this, say you want this, and then at the bottom you just say, for our particular data set, the C, D, E, F, G are these. So the Gini coefficient is your last thing here, this guy. So you just add that sentence, right? But
the thing is, I'm worried that makes it seem a bit too. That I'm not, because now what I'm doing shows very clearly like each step, right?
I guarantee you, your teacher wants this one. I guarantee you. A math teacher thinks like this, not like what you present.
This is going back to the IB, and I'm worried that they may not say that I show my steps clearly.
No. Well, look, let's just settle the debate by showing your teacher. Let your teacher be the decider. Should this be included or not? You just follow safe.
Okay, can.
Right, fair, yeah.
Okay, then you were talking about the qualitative side, right? Which was
the steps before this, right? The derivation.
Sorry?
Are you sorry? Oh, sorry. Before you go there, do you want to screenshot this? Because I think I need to erase it for later discussion.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, screenshot already.
Yeah, this is okay. Are you sure you won't be confused because the page was from something else just now? Are you sure? Just to make sure. Because the page just now. Oh no, it is. I'm so sorry. This is in the right position. What am I talking about? Okay, so done. Yeah, I can clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So the qualitative side is the economic side. I don't mention. I expressly go towards the economic side. You're saying that your teacher don't want that too much, or did I misunderstand something?
I can maybe send you the math rubrics. So
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see whether it matters or not. I mean, it's interesting, but if you're short of time, maybe we shouldn't do it.
Let me check this. Is that okay, I'll send you two things then. Download. Okay. I'll send you via WhatsApp. I'll send you the checklist as well as the official IB rubrics.
Right. So I'll read both and you show it in your screen also later. Yeah. So I'm just waiting.
Okay. Maybe that will help. Yeah, can. I just sent it via WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay. So I'll look at the checklist first. Maybe that's shorter. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just focus on the qualitative side. I won't read everything. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Right. You're better at focusing on details. Yeah, for example, you probably haven't described or defined all the variables, but those are just adding sentences, right? The rational and significance can always be better, but you're writing that. Okay. How about limitation? Mathematical communication is you're probably there. Yeah. Personal. There you go. There you go. On criterion D, right? Criterion D, sentence 2 and sentence 4. Did you state, are you reading it?
Sorry, sir? Sorry?
Do you want to open the checklist? You want to open the checklist?
On
your screen.
Share the checklist.
Yeah. So then we can talk about it.
Okay, can. Let me see if I can open it up. Checklist open with okay, can. Let me change my share screen. Okay, now.
Okay, you go to section criterion D, section D. Right, D, go on. Yeah, go down. D, delta. Okay, then sentence 2. Look, right? So yeah, sentence 2. So you're there. So you gonna annotate. So did you take the scope assumption, limited areas of inference, and also before the conclusion? This can be defined as the limitation of the math used here, the limitation of the data used here, which is what you address, right? The data is like that. You didn't address the limitation of the math, but that's because the math is quite simple, right? The limitation is the simplest, I guess, but that's not exactly that's not a limitation per se. Or you can talk about the limitation from the economic point of view, right? So here. So I'm not sure whether you need to extend until the economic part, but I guess that will show your engagement. I guess that's one thing. That's one thing. I don't think you need to write a lot, but how do I say? At your level, stating limitations are considered, discussing limitations in a good way are considered mature. I'm not sure how much that is worth, but that's considered mature. That means your point of view are, you're very aware of the limitations of those things.
So if I discuss the limitations of its application in income inequality, is it?
Like Gini coefficient is supposed to give a number of the inequality. So if you discuss how it is limited, that's good. That's already a start. That actually opens, if you can see as opening a can of worms. Some people see it that way, right? Or you open a further discussion. Discussion. Again, it shows your maturity. It shows a maturity when you discuss them.
Is there any limitation to the math itself?
No, the math is, look, the math is sorry, I shouldn't use that one. The math is just integration, right? It's just finding the area under the curve. That's all. That's all. Huh? So there isn't much problem in the math. I think even your supervisor, I guess your supervisor kind of do not discuss that because there isn't much to discuss. The math is straightforward, so to speak. So he just wants you to improve or rather make it better by adding more details, right? So I suppose we figure out what she wants. Again, discussing limitation in math probably is not the thing here. So either you discuss the limitation in the data or the limitation in the economic point of view, which again, since this is a math thingy and
yeah, I discussed the limitation in data because the data is given in deciles,
which I feel your teacher will understand. So my concern is more like this. So if you discuss the economic point of view in detail or in more detail, would your supervisor appreciate it?
I think can, but it cannot be the only thing because ultimately it's a math investigation and not like econ.
Right, right. So I'll just put it as a bonus because I feel that you will be able to speak much there, but it shouldn't overshadow the other parts. Maybe that's how we can just contain it. So I suppose that is just a minor comment for me. It's never meant to be a major comment. So I'm talking about this last part. Did you reflect on your conclusion? There's this sentence here. You can bring in the implication of the result. What do they mean? And when do they mean? This is no longer mathematical. This is like, for example, see, are there any historical or global perspective, something like that. So he's talking about context, right? So 3 marks again. Maybe I'm just asking you to.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I shared with you the wrong screen. I think.
Really? But this
I already finished up 2016 to 2018.
I was very confused at that point. Yes, where is it? Yeah, but
I think I shared the wrong doc. Oh no. Right. Okay.
No problem.
Let me try to open up. But yeah.
So I'll close what you sent me. Just wait for anyone. I'll just look at the marking rubric.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm worried the math is too simple. That's the only thing.
No, you don't let you judge. You let your teacher judge. You ask the simple question: is the math too simple or not? Because you're SL student, you see, you're an SL student. So yes, it's simple because, for example, you have learned integration. Put it that way. You learn integration.
Yeah. 1.5. Integration is also towards the later end of the syllabus.
Precisely. So like if you have not learned that, you wouldn't be commenting like that. I'm afraid the math is too simple. Wait, yeah. If you're HL student, confirm lah. That's confirmed. Very, very simple. Too simple. It's not even year 5, year 6. But if you're HL, you're not. Let your teacher judge. If your teacher says no, it's okay, then you should be confident. You should be confident. I would probably focus more towards use of mathematics.
Wait a minute. Did I lose all my data? No way.
Yeah, I mean, when I read your criteria, which is the last criteria, did you use mathematics that is part of the syllabus or beyond the syllabus? So you didn't use anything beyond the syllabus, but you did use part of the syllabus. And the mathematics used cannot be completely based on math that is prior to IB mathematics course. I mean, you're actually using math which is prior to your IB math course. Yeah, but that's because you take A math. That's because.
Yeah.
So I don't, again, better let the teacher be the judge, right?
Let me find.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, I'm very scared I lost the 16 to 18 data. Yeah. That means that will mean I will have to redo. I
Try
didn't
again.
take that.
Try again. Try to find again.
It's like
you should spend time.
Semi-long, I guess. Let's hope the one I uploaded to. I can check turn it in lah. Yeah, but so I just add the polynomial thing lah. Yeah. Is there any areas you can think I can improve stuff?
So actually, because you wrote a lot, right? You wrote a lot on the part, the part that you mentioned. Should this part be included or not if we already have the polynomial? Like, yeah, then you're saying that this part show in detail how you get it, right? So you're unwilling to let it go. The data that you lost should include those things, right? Like,
include what?
Different C, D, E, F, G, right? And then the whole
the
set
data
of
that I lost is the exact same thing. It's just that includes the years. And I talk more in the conclusion and limitation part.
Oh, okay, sorry. Never mind.
Yeah, I did not do the CEFG thing yet. Yeah.
I would say your personal engagement is lacking. That's probably one, referring to the marking rubric. It can definitely be improved because maybe I'm reading your old version, but it's not very personal.
Okay. How do you think I can make it slightly more personal?
Okay, so I'm covering both the personal engagement and the reflection. I feel that the reflection is also missing because when I see the marking rubric, how come he does put some emphasis on those two things? Other than that, yeah, perhaps. Yeah. Okay, so the personal engagement and the reflection. So I'm not even sure why, from reading you're interested in inequality, because I don't think you should be interested in the Gini as a start. Maybe that's how you started, but the background seems to be inequality. So why are you interested in inequality? Again, you may have started with interest in Gini instead. Let me just confirm whether that's true or not.
What?
There's a difference between being interested in Gini and being interested in inequality. They're totally different. Which one are you right now? Are you interested in the Gini or are you interested in the inequality?
I started out with inequality, but because Gini is the most frequently used statistical measure of inequality.
Right. And that means that's better than what I expect. Some people start from the Gini and they try to justify the personal engagement. It's more difficult. So if you're interested in the inequality, right? So the marking rubric says personal engagement, right? There's clear evidence of students addressing personal interest when bringing the topic into context. The topic can be the Gini, that means how Gini derive the Gini coefficient, why Gini does it, or your general interest in inequality. The student demonstrates authentic personal engagement in the exploration on a few occasions, and it is evident that it drives the exploration forward. Well, that's level 2. That seems to be, that is definitely missing. I cannot sense why you want to talk about inequality, which I think you can do that by just spending half an hour or 1 hour. So I feel.
Okay.
Right. So you're talking pure economics there, or pure personal view of inequality. I don't know. You talk about it, look. But quote some base it on some real life context, inequality where quote your sources, those kind of stuff. The rules still apply. Am I making any sense? Right. Okay. So inequality you talk about. Now reflection. Only when you have personal engagement or meaning, so to speak, then you can reflect. If not, then a bit difficult to reflect. The only thing you can reflect is how did I change when I try to rewrite the math? My guess is not much, right? But if you reflect on the inequality side of things, or how Gini coefficient is used and its limitation, or if you try to compare it with another different way of measuring inequality, the reflection will generally come more. Right now, I'm not even sure there is evidence of limited reflection. I'm not sure. So you're not even at level 1 in the marking rubric.
Okay,
I think you can hit level 2 easily. I don't think you can hit level 3 because of the nature of the subject. Same thing with the personal engagement. I think you can hit level 2 very easily. Level 3, I'm not sure. I don't know how to do that for this one. But level 2 you can. But right now it seems to be level 0. So that.
Okay,
Okay. So again, you go from the meaning. If you don't change because of the mathematical journey, then you change or you reflect from the economic journey or the personal journey. Other than that, once you put in the polynomial and the steps to derive, I think you're probably at level 5 at least, so that's not bad. Probably, I think probably.
Yeah, that's good.
You can just ask your teacher just to review after.
Yeah, the issue with my teacher is she's very lazy to look at drafts and stuff. So yeah.
Just print out and show her immediately. No, cannot.
I'll try, but we'll see how she's very reluctant to do work. Yeah.
Yeah. No comment. But I'm a bit surprised. I mean, you are still at ACF, right? In the end, right? I'm a bit surprised.
No, as in she's very content focused rather than IA focused. But she will give, but then what she likes to do is, now she's giving us time to do IA in class. So she doesn't teach much like the first week. And she gave us the entire math period just to do the IA.
You guys do lah, right? Which basically means you can go in front and ask her, right? Just for a while.
Yeah, hopefully. I have one more session like that, I think. So
I suppose. Right. So right.
Is there anything else?
No, I think my advice will just bring it from average to good lah. Don't think you'll go to excellent. If that's what you're chasing after, then
no, I'm not. I just make a good enough so that then the exam results will pull it to the 7.
I think it's reasonable. I think with these few things, it will hit there. Like good lah, not excellent. Yeah. So, for me,
God, I think I lost my 16 to 18 stuff though.
But how did that happen? You didn't save or what?
No, as in I saved it, but I think it may have screwed up when I clicked autosave on. Maybe that screwed things up. I don't know, because like right now I don't have what I need, which makes no sense to me. But
Can you redo quickly? I mean, I
yeah,
guess
I
it's the
mean
stuff.
I can, but then I don't remember exactly what I wrote, so I'll have to rewrite the stuff lah.
Yeah, don't try to remember what you wrote. If you don't remember, might be fluff lah, right? Maybe.
Yeah, because I have to redo 16 to 18, which takes quite long because yeah, it takes some time. But yeah.
I won't stop you. A redo is usually not necessarily bad, right? I just put it that way.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, if you have nothing else, I think I have no other questions for you, Aka.
Right. Let me see your handsome face one more time.
Okay, wait, am I not here?
You are showing half, my goodness.
Okay, can. Kak.
Not much changes yet, right? Okay, let me see. All right.
Okay, Kak, also, right? My mom might want to contact you for my brother's tuition, so I'll let her text you on that lah.
Tell me a bit about the context. Or what's happening?
He's in SST now.
Oh, that's very different from you.
Yeah.
Is that by design? Is that by design? Like he wants to be?
He's math and science inclined.
Crazy. Right. Okay. SST is more challenging, lah. Right.
Yeah.
But
so I told my mom that
right.
maybe we should see where he's at in terms of his standard and coping first. And if he needs help, then she'll text you lah. Yeah.
I agree, because people who go to SST needs to be a bit crazy already, lah.
Yeah.
Like what?
He's interested because SST is a very different curriculum, because they have like machinery, biochem, things like that. They're different.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. Like what? He's in year 1.
Yes, just started.
Oh, I think he should. Like last time I had another close friend, like his brother, same thing lah, also go to SST. He panicked a bit lah, but after second year he's fine. After second year he's fine. Okay, can. I'll just talk to your mom if your mom contacts me. Okay. I think your brother will be okay.
Okay, can. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Take care, Ethan. Bye.
Bye.